All right, good morning everybody. This is a live stream of putting together the second scrap panel from my day trip to Metamora, Indiana. Part of what is on site is a water canal boat called the Ben Franklin 3 that you can take a short ride on. Um, and This side is pictures of that experience, and then on this side you can see that they're pulling that canal boat with horses, and so it's a little bit more horse themed. One of the things I like to do when I'm putting scrapbooks together, so in my planning, I take pictures of the local explanation boards so that you can see later what it is all about. I don't then have to journal because that writing is there to explain it. You may notice this circle here is from the water wheel page. Again, it's the leftover cutout from that project, and so I'm using it here as a border. That kind of helps tie this spread together with the spread before because you're seeing that same circular pattern. And so we'll start putting it together. You'll notice here I have a pressed penny. I've stuck that on really well with double-sided adhesive tape, and I have bordered this all in dark brown, which is the same color as I've used here in this horse cutout that I created with my Cricut. I've already bordered these and placed this together so that this can move along a little quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and place this page. You can see that I have a pretty busy background paper, and so I'm not doing a whole bunch of extra decorating on this page because I really like that background paper. It's got some water wheels and some old horses and carriages and things. Again, cut photograph, I use that so that I don't put my fingerprints or body oil onto that spread. So that one's pretty simple. That side is done. This side will be a little harder to put together. Again, I've already bordered these two pictures in the same brown as the horse, so we'll put these pieces aside and we'll get ready to do this. Again, I'm just going to put the tape in the corners of the background paper because it will be easier to set it in place if that's there. If I put it on this, it'd be a little harder to manage. So, and this is a little finicky, so I've got to get it on there just right. Okay, I think that's it. Looks like I got off a little bit, so I'll just pull this and try it again. There we go. I'll put that one down. And you see I'm using this tool from my Cricut machine just to lift it up gently. It's pulling the tape apart just gently, and then there we go. Now it's all in place. Okay, we'll place our two pictures in place. So we have that here. Again, I'm just going to it looks like that's a little lumpy. I'm going to redo this one. Make sure that it all looks good before I put it down. I want the horse to be right about there. Okay. Double-sided adhesive tape. You know, some people measure all of this. I just eyeball it. Every once in a while I get one a little crooked, and then I can just redo it. Oh, it looks like I have cut this photograph, or when I received the photograph it had a little cut, so I'm just going to pull it like that. There we go. So putting this together has been pretty simple. The planning process, using my Cricut machine to cut this out and put it together, has all been a little more complicated. But you know, if you are into scrapbooking and don't have a Cricut machine, I'd really encourage you to get one. You know, probably if you're first time, I'd say go ahead and get the Cricut Maker. It's a little more expensive, but you can also do other craft projects with it. I've just owned this before those came out, and I really don't do enough of other kinds of scrapbooking or craft projects to need a maker. My mother does do quilting, and so I've considered getting one to help with the quilting process, but we are working on other historical family projects for right now, and so maybe when we get to that time we'll look into that. Notice the horse's tail has come over the edge here, which is fine. We will just cut it, and if you have been a long-term follower of my blog, you will know that I've used this horse image quite a few times in several different projects. We like horses and have ridden horses a few times, so yeah, I like the way that has turned out. So thanks again for watching. I may do a couple more of these today depending on timing. Have a great day.